So continuing our dormer portion, from our last video we created this wall, put some window. We also had the wall at a gable roof form. So when we look at 3D, this wall is like this. Okay, you switch to, I think it's 3, just to make sure that I have it there. Okay, alright, so anyway, and then we had it floating and doing it on the side, because once we move it here we really can't touch it or manipulate it very well. And to move it, we have to hold the shift key and then select by a window and then release and then move it there, and then look at it in 3D, and then that's how our dormer would go. Looks pretty well, although the window could probably be higher a little bit, but we'll take care of that one once we put together the roof. So go back to 2D and undo, because we want to work over here. Now we're going to work on the roof. So you're going to go to hammer, place structurals, and look for a roof that would go well with it. Okay, let me just wonder why I can't select. There you go. So we could use this, but that looks like a big portion, right? I know that there's a, I think this is the roof portion. So I click and drag and then move it here. And you want to stick out in the very front of the roof, stick it out to that guideline, and you want it lined up to this edge over here. And then you want to click on it and then click scale so you can bring it closer like that, and then you want to move it up to maybe the wall. We may need to adjust it all the way over there, but that's basically half the roof, and this roof will be on the ground because it's always placed on the ground. So if we click our wall, we will see here that it's raised 9 feet from the wall, from the bottom, and it's 8 foot high. So 9 and 8, that's around 17, right? So for this roof, okay, click the roof. We want to raise it to the floor 17 feet, and then press enter and see how it looks like in 3D. Okay, there you go. Oops, it's on the other side. Okay, and so go back to 2D and then switch that and then line it up. So I'm going to go closer because I want this edge to line up really like this. Okay, and then look at it in 3D and inspect. It's too high. It's too high. We want to lower it by maybe 6 inches. I think I can click on the roof here. Oh yeah, I can. And then lower it to 16 feet. Press enter. Too low. Oh, I want to lower it by 6 inches only, so it's 16 foot, and then add 6 inches, and then let's look at it again. How about that one? Looks fine. Okay, I think it looks fine. Maybe we can stick it out a little bit, but we'll accept that for now. And then go to 2D, and then if you want to have it stick out a little bit, you just click here, click scale, and have it stick out. And maybe this one also sticks out by that much. It's back again in 3D, and that's how it's going to look like. See, this is not a correct angle here. Okay, so that means we have to change the height of the wall. So click this one, and the height of the wall, you want to make this a good maybe 46 inches. Press enter. Okay, so we're trying to guess and check here, and then let's make it 48. Enter, and then lower it by 4 inches, so 2. Enter. Okay, maybe a 16 feet is better. I'll just remove this whole thing, press enter, and then inspect that again. Pretty much better. I don't see a big gap on the wall. Okay, so I'll probably accept that wall and then go to 2D, and then this wall is done. Now you can't adjust this window so later, so remember that I wasn't happy with how this window was, so I'm gonna click on that one and then move and rotate, and then I want to make it 6 more inches, so 12 foot space 6 inches, press enter. You don't see anything here. In 3D you don't really see anything substantial on it until you test it out. So let's test out this roof and window. So press your shift key, hold, and then select, and you can select so this will probably be the roof. You can't select the window and the roof at the same time, okay, because this is on top of it and it's interfering with your selections. So what we need to do is basically, and if I can try to select that whole thing, it doesn't really. We can do is we can just um, leave that out, move this first, okay, and put that. I just eyeball it center window, okay, and then select the roof and put it also centered in the window, and then in 3D let's see how it goes. Okay, yeah, the window looks good. The roof we need to adjust later. At this point you can leave the walls over there. We just have to fix the height of the window and everything. And if you want to adjust the wall again, you can't anymore until you bring it out. Okay, so we're going to adjust this roof, and you can actually adjust the roof in 3D. So, whoop, zoom too close. Working on a trackpad is really difficult. Anyway, I can see this dark things over here, so we're going to select that and we're going to raise that maybe just 2 inches more, and I can still see this dark spot over here, so I want to raise the height to around 50 inches. Oh, press enter. So no more dark. Okay, no more dark, and then looks good. Okay, looks good. We just have to have another roof on the other side. Okay, so we have to go to 2D. You click on the, yeah, you click on this roof, and then we're going to duplicate it, and then we're going to rotate it 1, 2, and then we're going to, what did I rotate? Hard to see. Oh, okay, that one is the one that sticks out. So this one, it sticks out. This one here, I'm gonna move that, zoom closer so I can select that and attach both of them. It doesn't look like it's centered, but let's see if it is. Yeah, I have a problem. It's not centered, so um, we got to actually move both of them because it's not centered. We're gonna move both of them to stick to the left and adjust both of them. So I can't do it in 2D, so I'm gonna select both of them. This one I'm gonna move a little bit here, and this one, so I'm gonna just eyeball it. There you go. And then this one, just a little bit. This one's still not really. You don't have the draw line anymore. It automatically snaps to wherever, so it's going to be difficult. Let's see. And then it snaps to that one. Let's see in 3D. It looks better. So yeah, let's go to the left. So I want to fix that. Not happy with that one. I'm gonna just delete this first, and I'm just gonna click on this one, and then click on click and just scale it. Click on the roof and scale it. And we're gonna just scale it a little bit to the left. That's it. Okay, look at it in 3D. I'm gonna lower that later anyway. Okay, here, zoom out a little bit. So you can see it's really not centered a little bit. Okay, so go back there, and then click and scale, just a little bit, just like that. Then 3D again. Whoop. I should have taken a picture of that view. Then yeah, looks better. Looks better. It's just higher now. So let's take a picture of this view. Okay, camera 4, and then click this, and then let's see if I can change the view here. And select somewhere here. The camera is already. We can the angle of the camera over here. Right, so we wanna lower that a little bit. See, it's has a gap, so click on the roof. We're gonna lower that, put it back to 16 feet. Press enter, and does it look better? Yeah, looks better now. Okay, looks better. So 2D, select, make a copy, and select outside. This is the copy, and then I'm going to just move it here, but I need to rotate this one. So select that roof, 1, 2, and then select outside first, or press escape, and then hover, hold, and then let it snap into place. Go to 3D, and then looks fine. Looks fine now. Okay. Oop. Let's switch to a different camera, camera 3, and then let's look at that one. Yeah. Ooh, I moved this roof here. Just yeah. So go to 2D, and I accidentally moved this roof. There you go. So snaps now. Go to 3D. There you go. So it looks well, as long as this other roof doesn't stick out here in the back. That would be great. So putting that dormer added a little bit more character onto this one. Now we're gonna also put another one here, but much smaller, and that's gonna be your quiz. Okay, you wanted a dormer here, right here in the center, but you want it skinnier. So this one is 6 feet, and you wanted maybe something here 3 or 4 feet, depends on how to look, so that it adds a little more character on this side of the roof. Okay, so that's gonna be your quiz.